Okay, so it's a video of my 28-gallon nano cube. I did another video with my digital SLR, and this is my phone, so it's supposed to be in HD, so should be almost as comparable. It's 28-gallon nano cube. Been running for about 2 years. When I moved over in 2012, all my SPS died because of ammonia spike, and I didn't do anything about it. It's my fault right there. Felt terrible, so I had to buy my SPS again. My LPS survived, like that candy cane right there, and my frog spawn, and some zoos right underneath the candy canes. I don't know what kind of zoos they are, and everything else is new. All those other guys back there, my screaming green bird's nest, there's a Monty cap, and encrusting encrusting Montipora right there, sunshine Montipora, and a few more SPS. I don't know what they are. I know they're just encrusting Monties. Yeah, gorilla nipples back there, and the gorilla nipples are growing together with some unknown SPS. I don't know, they're cheap, so $10. I have to say that I'm using LEDs from Rapid LED, do it yourself, I mean retro. It was a quad PC, but you know, that doesn't cut it for me, at least. Now I got some 20 high-powered LEDs from Rapid LED, like I said before. Let me show you. It works pretty good. Some royal blues, cool whites, and blues, and etc. I don't have any of the ultraviolets and all that stuff, but it's almost full spectrum. But as you can see, my corals have been growing pretty well. I mean, some of these corals are only like 6 months old, if that, and they've grown to twice their size in that time. So I'm pretty sure that the light's working real well. I got some pulsing zinnias against the glass. Some people hate them. I like them. And the only problem is that they're starting to grow on the front of my tank, so I might have to scrape them off. Alright. I used Instant Ocean as the salt mix, and mix it right here at home with my RO unit. A month ago I changed to reef crystals, and that's been working pretty well. But I used Instant Ocean for years and with pretty good results. So we'll see what reef crystals do for me. A little piece of the GSP, green star polyp there on the side, and B10. And as for filtration, I use in-tank media basket, because to put that media inside, because the standard basket is no good. It's too small, and the water goes around it. So in the in-tank media basket is very good investment, as was the MP10 and the LEDs. I use Purigen, ChemiPure, Elite, and Filter Floss, which I changed about twice every 2 days. I do a 2-gallon water change weekly, and that seems to be working real well. I got one of those cheap thermostats, because the digital ones, they're never accurate for some reason. So I don't use a heater since I live in Texas, and I keep my house temperature between 75 and 78 with the AC, and that seems to be working really well. Since I have LEDs, I don't need a chiller. I think most of you guys know that. The maroon clown and her partner have been with me since 2006. They live a long time if you take care of them, I feed them once a day, and this is the food that I give them. It's called Omega 1 marine pellets with garlic on. It's worked pretty well. Only once a day, only a little bit. I got some Blastos right there. some little tiny blastles, they're growing too. So questions, comments. Oh, I wanted to add that I do not put any extra stuff in my tank, like, you know, some people do additives and media reactors and skimmers and all that. I try to keep it simple. It's just a 28 gallon, so as you can see, you can do it. You can do without that stuff, at least in my case. I don't know, some people like all those things, but the more toys you play with, you know, the more toys, the more things can break, and then the more things can go bad, you know, if you overdo it. I mean, some experts say that when you add stuff like that or take away stuff with the skimmer, it's very hard to know how much, you know, or the trace elements you really have in such a small tank. It's almost impossible. It's very inaccurate. That's what most experts say. Don't quote me on that, but I tend to agree. I don't know. I never test for anything except for ammonia, nitrates, and nitrites. When, you know, if I see that my corals don't open up. But weekly water changes keeps that in check. And any questions, comments, let me know. Alright, thanks for watching.